Hey everybody, it's Tech Comics. Been trying to get this video to work right, so hopefully now it's going to be okay. I wanted to put up some shout out boards, some channels that I am subscribed to. One over here is for Eddie the Comic Book Guy. Let me see if I can swing this way. Scotty Young depiction of Han Solo and Chewbacca for Eddie the Comic Book Guy. Try to get a symbol there. Of course, the one in the middle is for Matilda Gothica, and the one off to the far right, that's for the one and only 64-page special. I suggest if anybody who watches this aren't subscribed to these three channels, please go check out their content. And if you like it, sub them up. If you don't, it's okay. It's all good. But I'm subbed to all three channels. I've been since, for a long time now. I want to say at least. From Eddie, it's been from the beginning. I say Matilda, it's got to have been under 6 years. So for Matilda, probably I've been subscribed to her for about 3 years, and same with like 64-page special, but it doesn't matter. I love their channels. They got great channels, great content too. So now I'm going to kind of zoom down here. Eddie the Comic Guy, though, he hasn't put out anything in a while, but he's still a huge part of this community that we have here, and he's just an awesome dude, really good friend. I love seeing his art, love talking to the man. Let me see if I can get that about right there. Okay, let me tweak it a little bit. Hopefully that works. Hopefully it works. Okay, so on to the books that I want to show. I did go to my comic book store and I found a bunch of books for a quarter. You get 5 for $1, which is great. Found a few books that were 50 cents a piece. I bought like 3 of them. You'll see them when I show them. And then of course I got my pull list. So without further ado, here is Annual number 2, Part 4, The New Warriors. And it's the Hero Killers issue, and this is a Randy and Begley front cover. Of course, Begley did the art and Randy did the inking. But as a lot of you have ever met Randy, you know that Randy can also draw too. Randy's an awesome artist, but he's also an artist with his inking. Guy's just a master at it. So I picked up that for that reason. Of course, this is my new pull list. Oh, the bag right there is jacked up. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 46, Legacy number 847. But these are coming out okay. So I already shot a video and the video wouldn't upload, so well. Here's Captain America number 22, Legacy number 726. This is Alex Ross cover, of course, which is awesome. And then here is the new Batman number 97. It's the Joker War. This is part 3. I believe I already have a copy of this cover, so this will be my second one. Both LCSs, I know I pull Spider-Man and Batman. So I might have to quit the Spider-Man one though, because I'm starting to get too much Spider-Man books. I know that sounds kind of weird, right? Getting too many Spider-Man books. Here is Sledgehammer. This is issue number 2. The cover is done by Sinnott and Sovic. Sovic. I'm not pronouncing that right, sorry. Now there's only 2 issues for this run, so it's only 2-parter. I believe I have issue 1. I couldn't remember if I had issue 2, but I figure for a quarter, can't go wrong. Here's another book I bought for a quarter, Chuck Norris, The Karate Commandos, man, number 3. This cover is done by Mark McKenna and Tom Morgan. Now this, I believe there's like 5 or 6 books to the run. I know the first issue for this series and the cover is done by Mike Zeck, so I want to find that one. I love Mike Zeck. This one here, it's a premiere issue of Nightcat, and it's supposed to be America's hottest singing sensation is now Marvel's newest superhero. Now this is a one-shot. Stan Lee did the script. He did the writing for this. I can't remember the other artists, and I just saw Stan Lee. It's like, okay, cool. So I paid a quarter for. This one here I paid a quarter for as well. This is Anna Mercy 2, written by Warren Ellis. I want to say Warren Ellis had his hands all over this series. This is issue 1. It's the regular cover. Now there's, I want to say about 8 issues to 7 issues in this run, but there's just a bunch of different covers, different variants, cover A, cover B, for like issue 1, 2, 3, and so on. But when I first saw this, I thought, man, it makes me think of Black Widow, and it's a gorgeous cover. you know, for a quarter, I ain't gonna pass that up, and it's the #1 issue, so I'm gonna definitely read that book. Here's Age of Darkness: Grim Fairy Tales, Neverland. This is the publisher is Zenscope, and you know, on these, I've found that artists like David Finch and his wife Meredith Finch, they've done some covers for Zenscope before for some of their stories. I do like a lot of the series that comes out for Grim Fairy Tales. I have a short box to prove it. But I saw this cover and I figured for a quarter, not a problem. I'm also going to try to track this one down. It's only 4 issues, but there's a lot of different covers, you know, different variant covers if you want, you know, per se. But they go by cover A, cover B, cover C kind of thing. And here is Speedball. This is Masked Marvel. This is #1, and it's done by Ditko, Steve Ditko, and Gacy. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. Now, Steve Ditko, I want to also say that this is like maybe a 10 to 12 issue run. I got it in my CLZ app. Sorry if I'm not specific on the numbers of how many issues, but you know, for a quarter I'll pick it up, especially with being Ditko. And Speedball, I remember reading his books or reading about the character, so it's, you know, it's okay for me to pick up this #1 for a quarter. I'll read it, and if I like it, I'll definitely hunt down the rest. But Steve Ditko had a big hand in that storyline too. Here is Spectre #46. I believe it's Arnie to the cover. I already have this book, but this is a better presentation of this issue than the one I originally have, so I'm glad to pick that up for a quarter. Here is Turok, Son of Stone. Now I want to say there's gosh, maybe 20 to this series. I definitely want to grab them. I could be wrong on that number. If you want to look it up on CLZ app, if you have that, definitely give you the number. I have it in my CLZ app now. But this #3, just a gorgeous cover, and Jim Shooter has a big hand in this story, just like he does with issue #2. And I can't remember how many issues Jim Shooter did for this series. He could have done them all. I was just scamming through, but you know, anything Jim Shooter does I like as well. This is #2 of Son of Stone, Turok. Just beautiful covers. I paid 50 cents for those books. And I also paid 50 cents for this book. This is Turok #26. Now this is the Valiant run. I was trying to find the issue that Mr. Rigor Mortis was missing. I couldn't find it. So hopefully I can find it for him and get it to him. Yeah, I paid 50 cents for that. This one I paid a quarter for. This is Foofer #5. And it's done by, oh gosh, Phil Mendez. I believe that's what it is. Now, there's a YouTuber I've gotten in, I'm starting to get to know now. I've been on his show. That's Comic Foo, and I guess his nickname, they call him is Foofer. So I put that on Instagram to kind of, you know, I tagged him so you could see that, hey, there's a comic book out there. You know, I'm pretty sure he knows about it. And if he doesn't, then hey, maybe he might know now. But I found issue 5, so I'm gonna hunt this one down too. I believe there's just 6 issues for that run. So, you know, but I don't see that book. That's the first time I ever saw that book. And so, you know, those issues might be scarce. I paid a quarter for this as well. This is Jason Critter. Let's pronounce it. Title's Toy Boy, but the name on the top there. And this is done by Community Comics, I believe. Yeah, the publisher. But the reason I grabbed this is because Neil Adams has his hands all over this. I mean, he's either doing the cover, or he's doing the penciling, or he's doing the writing, which is just amazing. So that's issue 1. This is issue 2, and it's Neil Adams as well. And here is issue 3. And I want to say that this run isn't as big. I want to say there's maybe 6 or 7 issues in that run. Here's another one he did. I believe this is pronounced Samurai, Mistress of the Martial Arts, and this is #2. Now I know this is a bigger run than the other one, and Neil Adams did the cover for that. And I want to say he did a few more covers, and then that was it. I want to say for that run. And then here is #1 of the Zero Patrol. Neil Adams also did that. And see, this is the other one I have through this publisher, Community Comics. Is God, now I'm gonna stump my name on that one. Megalith, whatever. Megalith, probably. I'm butchering that, ain't I? Should have did my homework. But anyways, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna sound like a fool chewing on gum and doesn't know how to close his mouth. But I grabbed those New Adams because New Adams covers. And that is second printing, by the way. First printing would not have the price up here. It wouldn't have it at all. And the color's just a little bit different. I am collecting this run, Fallen Angel. This is issue number 5. Issue 5. I love these covers. Now, I haven't really read the story yet. I just want to get all the issues that I can now and then read the story. And here is issue number 4. I just love the artwork. I mean, honestly, I could easily frame that and just hang it up on the wall if I had space. Then I went to Walmart and I grabbed their 7 books for $10. And so this one I did not know was in there because there's 2 packs of 3s and then there's 1 book on top. But here is Spider-Man. This is Enter the Spider-Verse. This is issue 1, the variant edition. That's pretty cool. This was also in there, Civil War II, choosing sides, number 1. It's pretty cool. You got Deadpool right there. Here is Secret Empire, number 3. Now, I have found that every issue I do own already of Secret Empire, it's a double cover. So if that's the case with all of them, then hey, we all got double covers. If not, please let me know, because it seems like every time I pick up any of the numbers I need for this series, it's always a double cover. So I don't know if it's just me, I have blind luck, or what. And then here is Fantastic Four. This was also in there. Number 3, Legacy number 648. That was in there. But this wasn't one of the. I did not know this was in there either. The lenticular cover. This is the Incredible Hulk and She-Hulk. See if I can get that to kind of work. There's She-Hulk. There's Hulk. That was in there. This is issue 159 and 115, I believe. Let's put those right there. Here's the other one that was in there. It's Captain Marvel and Incredible Hulk. Yeah, these Marvel's lenticular covers are kind of a hit and miss. But this was the one that was on the front of there. It's that I saw. I was like, okay, I want this one. It's Planet Hulk and Return to the Planet Hulk. You just have to take my word for it. Sorry, I'm trying to make it work before I put it on the camera. Yeah, I'll be here all day doing that too, right? Yeah, that's the reason why I grabbed it. And then the last quarter books that I have, and then my haul will be done, is here's another book I picked up for a quarter if I could give it a shot. It's Super Cops. Now, this is a 4-part series. I do want to get them all. I thumbed through that book. The artwork inside looks really great, so I don't have any information anymore about the artists and stuff. Maybe when I start getting the other books, I'll be able to put that in there. I've just been kind of like forgetting to write things down, per se. But the last issue for the cover of that just looks amazing. I want it bad. It's got a skull on the front, and I love skulls. Okay, now the last 3 books that I have also picked up for a quarter. What's funny is I just grabbed this book a couple hauls back, and I paid $1 for it. So I'm just going to put them up there. These are all Art Adams covers. It's a retake on Steranko's cover for, oh, was it Hulk? It says it right there. It says Arthur Adams, 6/14/2007, with apologies to Mr. Steranko. Sorry, gotta have that probably in the light, but you just gotta take my word for it. There you go. So that was pretty cool. Of course, it's a cover swipe of the Hulk issue. I can't remember the number right now. So that's my haul. I want to say the one book that I was really happy to find, I didn't even know existed, was that right there. I think that's hilarious. And then, of course, you know, these Turok ones, man, these are nice. I do have a few Turok Dinosaur Hunter books, but I didn't have any of these. I think I might have issue 1 to this run here, but I just love those covers. Those are beautiful. But I do have a few for the Dinosaur Hunter. But what's really got me even thinking about collecting any type of Valiant books has been Mr. Rigor Mortis. Just the way how he expresses his passion toward, you know, the artwork and the stories that are in the realm and the publishing company of Valiant. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I can get down with some of that stuff, and you know, I do like some of the older Valiant covers, you know, but I'm not gonna lie, the Dark Horse covers that they got going on for this series just looks amazing. And if I don't, you know, if I'm not spending a lot on these, then I don't mind paying for the art, even if I haven't read the story. So that being said, it's Tech Comics saying rock on, enjoy your collecting, and I hope you guys can see this video and I can get it uploaded. All right, take care.